Mad. I went out to my first proper big event today. Been a year, 3 months since I last proper drunk anything when I just stopped. The day before I stopped, I was talking to my missus for the first time ever, and I confessed everything. I told her I had a problem. The next day when I was going to work, I bought 2 beers. Again, after everything I said. I remember putting up at lunchtime thinking I'd have my beers. In the car park, she won't know. I'll come up with some excuse, blah blah blah, like I do because I was a dirty pisshead. I remember having the first sip, and I thought to myself, nah, I can't have this, I've got to drive, can't do it. I thought, at least if I come home with the other one and explain to her what happened, it ain't going to be so bad, she might be able to help me. Also, I don't know. I remember pulling that drink away and I looked down the scent of, sorry, I get my words out right. I looked down by the handbrake, but I put my other bottle of beer. I started crying. I thought my daughter, I thought my missus. I thought I can't do this no more. I thought I'm becoming my dad. The man I hated, the man I was scared of, the man who battered me. But I still love him. I always will. Weird relationship. I pose it like when you see the people like the captivity, sort of, not captivity, but you know, in captivity sort of thing, being kidnapped, and they get the people who are torturing them and being horrible to them. You still love them. You rely on them. I've never believed in God or anything in my life, but that day someone put their hand on my shoulder and said, you can't do this no more, you gotta stop. I thought of my daughter, I thought of my missus, I thought of myself for once in my life. I thought I gotta stop being scared or in my head, I gotta stop blocking it out. I was becoming the person I didn't like anymore. I looked in the mirror and I disgusted at myself. I was functioning, I was numb, I was sad, I was angry. I was always blaming everyone else. But not till I actually stopped drinking I realised something. It was me. I drank because I was lonely, but the more I drank, the more I was pushing everyone away. That'll make me more lonelier. I'll sit up by myself, end up falling asleep on the sofa, paralytic, absolutely off my nut. And I was ashamed of myself for the first time and loved myself at the same time for the first time ever. It was really weird. I felt worthy. I realised I didn't need drink. Everything what I'd done good on drink, I thought it was because of the drink. I thought, because I was drunk I'd done that. Getting a little business deal, getting this when I was pissed. Then it got to a point, it was like, when I was happy, I'd have a drink. I'm sad, excuse for a beer. I want a job. Definitely get a couple of beers in and celebrate now. Wait a minute, this would be during the week. To imagine what the weekends were like. First of all, I remember it started off at 1 or 2. Then 4 out the weekend. And before I'd know it, it was 30 a day. And that was my lunchtime. I'm surprised I'm still here. No problems with it, anything. I struggled a bit today. It was a bit of a weird one. Even though it was such a joyful and magical, I saw my stepson get married today and it was so magical. It was beautiful, absolutely was. So proud. They got me a pocket watch. It says stepdad of the groom. Really nice. They always made me feel welcome and part of the family, even his missus now. I'm glad he met the one he loves. It was hard though. I wanted to enjoy myself. I didn't want to drink or anything, but I could see everyone drinking and enjoying themselves. I felt like I was missing something and I couldn't explain it. I didn't want to drink or anything like that. I was really concerned in case I picked up a wrong drink because it was all the same glasses. And I know if I start again I'm scared in case I can't stop, and I think if I did start again that would be it. Well, I know for a fact if I started tomorrow this will probably be the last ever decent message coherent of me. Probably the first time my missus and my daughter ever see me normal. I'm ashamed of myself for how I got myself in the situation I did. But I got myself in it, and there's no point to keep dwelling in the past. Even though the past what caused me to drink most of the time. It's funny, all your life you run away because you're scared, and you block out the feelings, and you keep pushing them into the back of your head and the back of your head. But then one day when you realise you can't push nothing in the back of your head no more, and you're at rock bottom, and you realise you can't go nowhere else. So where can you go? You got to stand up. You got to realise, and once you start looking at the things you pushed into the back of your head, you realise they weren't even as bad as you thought. You sit there dwelling on it because you're pissed, feeling rough the next day, so you need another one to sort yourself out. I covered it well. I used to use the excuse saying I had these certain drinks every time I had a drink. And if I got too pissed before I got home, I remember I used to say excuses. Oh, do you mind if I just have a drink tonight, darling? But where she goes to sleep early, she will never know. I remember going to my garage 6 months after I stopped everything, and I still ain't touched nothing. A couple of times I wanted to, but I haven't. I look at my daughter, and for the first time I can actually honestly say I am not doing it because of her and my missus. Even though I want to do it myself, but for the first time I know I can't do it, and I've got to put them first. So it was hard today. I think I'm always going to have a problem, but how you deal with them problems. It's quite funny. I saw a few people pissed and it made me think, oh my god. You can imagine. Well, look at me. It don't look I'm that bothered. You can imagine what I was like when I had a few drinks. The big loud one. Oh, don't I make my missus cringe. Don't. I've got a dark sense of humour as well. When I have a drink, oh my god, God help everyone. And I'm ashamed of that. Someone stole some stuff today at the wedding. Josh and Sophie welcomed people, family, loved ones, people they cherish. They opened their arms to them. And do you know what? One of them stole. And it looks like we know who it is, and it breaks our heart. And why? Drink, not knowing what she was fucking doing. But you still don't justify it. You can't blame it on the drink. You can't. Much as people wanna, but when you're drunk, that is the true you. When people get angry, when people become slags. Oh, it was the drink what done that. Oh no, it wasn't. That's what you like inside, deep down. We all perceive and show ourselves as the person we are, but we ain't. We all know we ain't. Inside we so different. We pretend we this way, pretend we that way. Just the way everyone is. We're programmed into us. Everyone got problems, everyone got this, but now they label everything, and it's beyond a joke. It does not matter if you've got mental health issues. If anything, if you do wrong, you done wrong. You are a person, and you got to hold yourself accountable for that. It don't matter. Whatever it is, you do wrong, you got to pay the consequences. ill, drunk, off your face on drugs. But what you got to remember is you're sober when you put yourself into that situation. No one else puts you into it. Who poured the drink down you? Or if it ain't a drink, or is it a sniff? Who sniffed it? Or it's a pipe you like? Who put it on the pipe? Who inhaled that? Don't matter what drug it is. You started it. You the one will carry it on. And look what it becomes. It's a joke. I just hope I never drink again. So even though it was so hard for me today, and it was lovely seeing my missus so proud of me, not drinking and everything, and my daughter, just now I'm in pitch. I might look scruffy, but at least I look sober. Because I was, and it's beautiful. I can remember everything. I can remember beautiful memories now. Before I wouldn't remember none of that. I would have woke up probably in a piss, not knowing what happened. I probably would have come home, had a problem with someone and started texting. Well, knowing me, I would have got drunk and ruined the whole night. And I'm glad. I've seen other people be stupid, drinking, robbing, people you wouldn't even expect. And it shows what people can do when they're intoxicated. Shameful. Breaks my heart. And you can welcome someone into your home. Open your arms. Feed them. But to know what even worse, you show them love. True love from your heart, then you steal from them. That's wrong. I know this road is going to be hard for me in recovery. I know I've got a long way to go and it's going to take me years. I'm always going to be on this journey. I know it's scary. It bewilders me even thinking. I'm shocked I've gone this long. For once I've seen I've got willpower. What I'm really shocked about. I've seen a few people, I watch a few people on YouTube. I've listened to a couple. And listening I find really helping me. I'm not good with pen and paper. I don't think I've got the courage to put all my life out there on the internet because it's cruel. And I don't want to be one more of them sort of people. Oh, everyone got problems. I thought I might record it, do a little journal. When I have little ups and downs, I can come back to this and have a look. You can do this, Josh. Mad though, isn't it? First time you're sober and your mum don't even see it. Fingers crossed I can do this. And fingers crossed they sort all this out tomorrow. Shameful, innit? Life a cruel one, innit? We all got problems. We're all walking around the streets thinking, oh, it's all about us, but we're all going through it. Life hard at the moment. It's a cruel world. There's so much hate. So many problems. But a lot of times we don't help ourselves. We'll sit there moaning about our problems, but then we won't get up and sort anything out. Like for many years, I let myself go. I started getting back into my exercise, what I really enjoyed actually. Then I pulled my arm doing a stupid challenge, but I'm happy in a way. Like, you might think I'm absolutely mad, but I was 5 kg under the world record doing the 4 challenge. But if I'd done it correctly and not holding my arm out, I reckon I could have done it and beat it. But now I buggered it. Now it's the what ifs, and I'm like, damn. But hey, at least I've done it. I gave it a try. I can laugh about it. Ain't something where I pick up a drink and start drinking or whatever. It just means I ain't been able to do everything on my exercise. I put on a little bit more weight, but I have enjoyed it because I was on such a strict diet, and having a bit of sugar has been lovely. Probably put on half a stone. But for the amount of my beer belly gone down, it does not make a difference. I still look a lot better than what I did at the beginning of this journey. But it's a journey. Life is a journey. We've got to remember, life like a river. It's like water. You see a river flowing, you can throw a stone in it. You might make a ripple. You might make it change course. You can build a dam. You can dig a channel. You can always make the water go different ways. It don't matter what you do with that water, it'll always find its natural course, and it'll always flow back where it needs to. Don't matter if plants have it, people drink it, it'll soon work its way through the system, and where does it end up? All back into the sea. It's a journey. Like life. It's a magical. We ain't here for long. It's such shortness, and it's sad. With all the hate and war. Shouldn't be this way. But it is. You can't do nothing about it, but you can do your little bits. It's like when me and my daughter goes to the beach and my missus, we'll get a bag and we'll fill that bag up with rubbish. We like going to graveyards. Might sound weird, but hey-oh, we always do. We like going out at night time and taking pictures, and during the day. A lot of times when I travel up to my mum, we'll go there and we'll clean up all the other graveyards. I just think it's respectful. Everyone moans about everything, but then no one wants to do anything about it. People moan the streets are dirty to pick up a bit of rubbish. People think, oh, my little small steps ain't going to make a difference. But it does. It's like when you're doing your exercise, losing weight, building muscle, growing your hair. At first you don't notice nothing. It's them little bits. But it's the persevering through it. Them little bits. You keep adding them up and adding them up and adding them up. Before you know it, it's massive. Your arms can be an inch bigger. Your waist can be an inch smaller. Hopefully I'll see another video and they're 2 inches smaller, but that'll be another story. That'll be on the next log. Captain's log. I think I'm doing this video so I don't really have people to talk to no more. Keep myself to myself. I've been let down too many times and I've had enough. I'm happy in my own skin now. Even when I'm drunk, the problem was I could just quite sit there happily by myself, scrolling through YouTube, working out quotes. I don't do that no more. It's funny, I gave up drinking. Next day I get pulled over and breathalyzed. But then I get done for THC sitting in the car. But hey, that's another story. Now I've got my medical card, I learnt my lesson, and I don't have to retake my licence. Lucky, it could have been worse. Could have been drink. And I'm glad I ain't been driving actually. I think it'd been nice for me. It made me realise I was scared that I had to do my licence again, and I was terrified for that, thinking would I be able to do it? Self-doubt. Don't know why I aced it. Every test I do I aced. God knows how, but I do. Weird even saying that. I've got to believe in myself more. I can do this. It's going to be a hard journey, I know that. I believe I can do it. I find when I talk and do more stuff, even though I don't like doing it and it makes me uncomfortable, I feel better for it. And I don't want to stop not going places and that just because I've got an issue. That's my issue, no one else's. I want to be there for my daughter and my missus. They was always alone when they went everywhere. And that ain't fair on them. I blinked. And I looked in the mirror. And it was like 30 years was gone. A blur. I try to think back and everything just all muddled up. I can't separate days from times. I can think back of a memory, like, if to me it was like my childhood, but that was last week. So it's weird for me, especially when it comes to the drinking, because it feels like, oh, I had a drink the other day at that party, and I realised that party was 20 years ago. I've got problems, even without the drink. I've got medical health issues. Probably ain't out because I had drunk. I take my tablets now. I'll do what I gotta do. I hate taking them, but I gotta. I know it makes me better. I don't feel it, but I know it. I don't get as angry. I don't see stuff. It's weird, I'm talking to myself, but it's been really nice. Really has. Tell you what, I hope Josh and Sophie have a lovely life. They meant for each other. They are. I just wish it never got spoilt for them today. Fucking horrible. Right, don't drink, but I still smoke cannabis. Yeah. No A-class, no nothing, just cannabis or medication. I've got 2 tablets, one for night time, one for the daytime. I've got to take antipsychotics at night time. That helps with my schizophrenia and bipolar. Then I'll take my antidepressant during the day. Yeah, I'm not the full ticket. Never was. And I dropped on the head of the baby, and that's the God's honest truth. From here, broke my nose, all the way down, all the way to the back of my head. Yeah, lovely, and it? Parents proper looked after me. And after that, they thought it would be brilliant to bring me up in a crack house. No wonder I'm so fucked up, inhaling all that all my life. I used to say I'll be looking out at the stars, talking to people. I'm not surprised. All the fumes everywhere, I was probably tripping. I know I laugh about it, but it's my life. It's like my missus, as we were talking about stuff, come up like good memories with your dad or your mum and everything. And I was like, yeah, I remember a good one with dad. I said, I remember when he used to be scraping out his crack pipes on the table late at night, just me and him. It was all calm and everything like that. And we'd have good chats. I'm not surprised he cracked out of his head. I wouldn't know. That was just normal for me. I thought this happened everywhere. I knew no different. That was it. Well, they had problems. That's why I had to just stop the drink. I could have easily went that way. And that's the God's honest truth. It's weird. People can judge someone. They can look at a pisshead. They can look at a smackhead. Anyone, whatever addiction or whatever. People addicted to their phones now. Everyone, look at your phone, like this, like that. Oh, fuck off all that shit. It's fake. But everything can be addictive. But like what I was trying, I got a bit off point there. I do that. You might see a smackhead on the street begging for money one day, but then that exact same person might be the one who gets into recovery and help one of your loved ones. And the exact same. What people don't realise, addiction is like cancer. It does not pick no colour. It does not pick no race. It does not care about religion. It will grab you and it will take over you like anything. You'll rob, you'll steal. You don't care. Mum and Dad used to do that. It was awful. I remember they used to go and get all the bottles out of the shops. I remember I had to go with them. Not because they wanted me to, because I was worried. I remember one time my stepdad, this after my dad died and everything like that, my stepdad and his mate was in the car while they were doing drugs, and his missus and my mum gone into the shop. They was going to drop me off, and I had a bad feeling about this day. They went into this Sainsbury's. They both gone in there. Lucky enough, they're all windows and everything on the front. You can look in and be nosy. So I was thinking, no, I don't like this. Please stop this. You know what I mean? But they was getting something so they could sell for their habit. I looked in and I could see all the shop people around them. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to walk in, grab a basket, walk past to say it's all on top. Leave everything. No. The ditching got over them, innit? They wanted bowls, and they getting bowls. They don't care the consequences. They'll deal with that when it comes. I remember walking out. They was walking, and what did these people do? About 30 of them come out. They grabbed my mum. They grabbed the lady. What was her name? Like Go Mahoney, and what was her fucking name? Anyway, she pretended to have an asthma attack. Then someone grabbed my mum, and I don't care. I do not care. I was 6'1.5", and I'll tell you what, I'm still a mummy's boy. Even though she ain't here, I was a mummy's boy. I love my mum. She might have not, right, how can I put it? She had her problems. Everyone does. Oh, I'm not perfect. She weren't perfect, but she was my mum. We've been through a lot together. What many people will not understand. We acted to protect each other, and when you got to protect someone for your life, you get a bond. You got to rely on them to survive. So I'm not letting no one touch my mum. I remember I just literally grabbed the person's hands. I went to go and punch him clean out. I was like, you ain't touching my mum. I must have stopped like that. All I hear is, Josh, don't you dare behave yourself. Right, mum. He let go. I kicked them all out, my mum and the other bird, and I'm like, hang on, I'm in here now, fuck it. They was like, now I'm getting out of it. Leave him to it. And I laughed, but it was well brought up. That was another problem, drinking and everything. I have to do this more often. I feel really good, actually. I can get some stuff out. And I might be able to remember certain things and look back to certain days. I'm a bit different from other days. To, how can I put it? To someone who could understand. One day, you could say one thing to me and I'll laugh my head off. The next day, you could say something, I'll be like, what? Why are you saying that to me? Why are you being funny? Like, it must be awful for my missus and daughter. They're used to it, but must be. So I thought if I do a couple of video logs and everything like that, I can look back, see the difference in myself. It's weird, I like having all the emotions and everything. It's weird. I think having a lot of time as well on my hands when I'm not working now and everything. Especially where I can't do my weights or anything. So I've been doing my tattooing. I thought, sod it. Doing a little mad one. A bit different from everyone else. I hope I can look back in another 15, 20 years now and I've done this. I don't want to relapse or anything. I know I shouldn't have done it the way I've done it, but I did. I knew I had a problem. Doctors, I was trying to stop before I did. I got told don't stop, weaning myself off, and I was like, I've got to go cold turkey. I know it weren't nice. Having shakes and everything, oh my fucking god. The whole body just like, oh, don't. That took about 4 months to sort itself out. It was like I had a permanent flu. I just had to put, yeah, I'm alright, yeah, inside. I was like, oh my god, I've ruined my liver. That was that I really thought, I killed myself here. I thought I was going to die. It was awful. It was absolute awful. Oh, don't. I've seen people cluck and everything, and I'll tell you what, oh mate, they only do it for 3 fucking days, then they're alright. Nah, sorry, I've seen a lot of people go through that, and I'll tell you what, even with my dad, even when he gave up, oh, don't, that was the worst. Been months on end. Then it takes all this time for all your mind to set on feelings. Oh, don't, it's weird. You've got to relook at your whole life. You just feel like you waste something. Like now, I think, how did I do that? Why did I do that? How could I allow myself to do that? Drink every day. And I look forward to it. That thing. It's like this party today, our wedding, sorry. I would have drunk out of my. Oh, I don't even like wine. I probably would have knocked them back. I didn't. Even, I wouldn't. I weren't even asked to do a spleef. I would have got up, acted like a dick. Oh, don't. Oh, don't. It's embarrassing. And seeing fucking what the consequences of someone being drunk and then fucking do something stupid, like, and steal off their family. It's like. I know for them it ain't nice, but for my journey to see that, it really made me see things differently, like how people can change. I know it deep down you're always that sort of person, so she probably is a little thief and all that, but then we're only doing it when she's drunk and everything, but don't justify it. She still got herself in that situation, she's still done it. And that going to cause problems with the family. Why? Why? It's weird, since I've been with Kath and her side to the family, I always thought I never had to worry about none of this sort of stuff. And a few things have gone missing, and I thought, no, it ain't none of them. That's my past life. So I'm imagining it, my mental health. And now I'm starting to think, hang on a minute. Like the thing, once someone do something once, it's like it took me over a year to start getting the trust back with my missus. But do you blame her? I must have put her through hell. But I'll tell you one good thing about it. Me and my daughter we was always close. We always had a laugh, but I don't. When my missus worked really early, I got to get up really early. Or she got to get up really early. To me and my daughter, we stays up. I'm a nightmare for it. I forget the time. That's what I think she does. It starts chatting to me and everything. I'll just go on one about random facts. Ask me any general knowledge and I couldn't even tell you capital of this place, capital of that place. But I could tell you something else. When was the first electric car ever built? 1830s. Then I believe it was 1886, the first electric car what could charge. But then a year later, Ford comes out with the gasoline car. A bit funny that, isn't it? How we had that near enough 200 years ago. What we now do? We have had that electric self-charging cars for over 100 years, but the first ones what was in production where they would have to change the batteries was in 1830s. That's crazy, isn't it? And now they're only coming out with the Teslas and everyone like these all new and everything. Oh fuck, they are. It's like when you go to a shop, innit? You buy whatever you're buying and everything is in plastic fucking wrappers. Don't matter what it is. I buy tobacco in a plastic wrapper, you know what I mean? Don't matter what it is. You get something through the post, a big box, and they've got a wrapper, everything. Don't matter. Shops, everything. But then when you go to the counter, you can't have a plastic bag unless you pay for it. What's the difference? They know people are going to pay. All this tap. Why didn't they just make bags with biodegradable? They say paper bear, but how is that paper when you've got to chop down? Do you know what is a good one? Hemp. Grows really good. Good product. Make loads of stuff out of it, believe it or not. I'm not just saying that to like it. Oh, what a mad one today, eh? Weird, I'm not even with no one, because I can see myself chatting, it feels like I'm letting off, having a laugh. Didn't really chat much today. I did, but it wasn't like how I wanted to. I'm struggling, I think like while I'm talking, so many mixed emotions, and especially at the end, I wanted to get the mic and start fucking telling everyone to fucking pin up against the wall, you're getting searched. Like, people don't understand. You do not fuck with people in my family, mate. Like, I'm nice, don't get me wrong. I'll fucking kill you. No ifs, no buts. I will fucking destroy you. Like, people do not understand this, and I'll happily sit in the cell for the rest of my life laughing about it now I've done justice. And I'm not bothered about that. I seriously fucking ain't. So that's why I hate it when people do shit like that around me. So if I saw them, I don't. Where was a female I know I wouldn't have done, but I would have went straight up, you stop what you fucking doing right fucking now and you sort this out and get the fuck out of here. But instead ruins everything now, birthdays, party, you name it. You're meant to be coming around here on Monday, like, and staying, like, do you think that fucking happening? It's like, why do people do it? Just something so fucking stupid. I think, what, a voucher, or what was it, gift card? And do you know, fucking lit fucking gloss fucking shit. Like, are you fucking joking me? And money. Oh, don't. But do you know the funny thing is, if they was hard done by money, do you know if they went up to the exact same people they stole and said, do you know what, I know it's your wedding day and I'm sorry to bother you, I am so hard done by right now, I've got nothing, could you help me out please? Do you know how lovely they would have been? They would have done it. If they saw that money in a card or a fucking voucher or whatever it is, you know what, they would have been the sort of people, or they gave it to them because they that lovely, and someone stole from people like that. The cunts out there, and there always is going to be, but you still got to treat people justice and fair, and treat everyone face value. Even though people are cunts, it don't mean you can become a cunt. It's funny, I would have got so upset before and got paralytic and argued and an excuse to kick off about something like this, but I'm so glad. Like I said, I know it's a horrible situation what happened, but it's been one for my journey, what on recovery, what really helped in a way, seeing how people, even loved ones, family members, can be when they drink, not care, and shameful, absolute shameful. Then go home and her dogs are pissed all over her daughter's bed and she laughs about it. Drink. But I'm glad I got to see that. If I'd drunk, I wouldn't have saw none of that. It's funny, I was struggling, then hearing everything what happened, seeing how it happened because someone was drunk, really helped up here, it did. Made me think that's why I'm doing this journey. If you don't know what's going on, you ain't in control. So anything can happen, especially how dangerous this world is now, like, especially for girls, they don't need to get drunk and everything like that. People take advantage. It's a cruel world out here. Come on, when your own family fucking steals off of you at a wedding, the bride and groom. That shows you, innit, if your family can do that, what are people out on the other side going to do to you? What would you do to someone else? Poor old ladies, you don't know. Oh, look, I can just take that out of her handbag. Shameful, innit? They'll blame the drink. Oh, I don't remember doing it too. I'm so sorry. Don't justify what it has caused, though, innit? Fucking most evil is fucking drug in the world, drink. And it's the most easiest thing to get. Absolute crazy that is, it really is. But it was weird, like my missus, she got tipsy, a bit drunk at one point, stopped drinking, sobered up pretty quick. Had normal drinks, a little bit too weak, sobered up again. Lovely, beautiful to see her let her hair down, even though it was up. See my stepdaughter and my daughter all done up, walking down the aisle in front was lovely. They're bridesmaids. It's lovely. Weird church, a weird one for me. Like, I believe, don't get me wrong, but I don't believe how everyone else believes it. I don't believe a man comes down at that point and he was the Son of God. I might be wrong, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I don't. With all the evidence around what I see, and I'm a weird one. I find patterns and I find weird shit, and I like history really well. Quite sake, I'm dyslexic, but I love reading about quantum physics. Work that one out, where one particle got to be the present, the future at the same time. It got to know the outcome of the end, it got to know the future, to know what to do at the time. Mad. But then if you look at an atom, it don't act normal. But we look at atoms every day, so we make them not act normal. To work that one out. I've gone off track now, big time, what I was saying. See that on my mind like. Mental. Oh, what people like, eh? I hope other people what's sitting there today on a Friday who think they can't do it, they think to themselves, I can't stop drinking, or want to stop drinking, or just anything, want to stop smoking, want to start feeling better in themselves. I suggest one good thing about anything, you've got to push yourself out your comfort zones. Don't matter what you like. If you stay like that, you're going to be in the same bloody place all your life. It's like, do you know what different from being a hero or being afraid is? And if there was a battle, the only thing different from that hero is he's willing to take that first step. Every journey is a step. You might see the end. Don't matter. You still got to take the same amount of steps to get there. See, and if you do get knocked back, is there a rush to get to the end? There really isn't. What happens when you get to the end? If you turn around, it feels like you're at the bottom again. We always feel like we've got to get on top of everything. But why is being on top always got to be the right answer? Why is it a matter of being at the bottom? In real life, we can't go no higher. You're on the floor. If you fall over, you stand up. That's life. You're going to have your ups and downs. I think the problem is with us, all humans. To us, everything, we are the central point. We see out of our eyes. We feel. It's like we're the main character in the game, but we ain't. We're all NPCs. We're all doing our little thing. Just cracking on. But I think we've got to take responsibility for ourselves and realise if we all played our part in this world, it could be beautiful, lovely. But instead everyone wants to fight. It's like everything going on about this immigration thing at the moment. Well, sorry to say, it is what I mean. It's gone off track. First, this is what everyone was protesting about in my eyes. Illegal immigrants. People are crossing over on boats what weren't allowed, and they get given stuff. What I don't think is fair. Now it feels like when you talk about illegal immigrants, people assume you're talking about immigrants, which is totally different. A legal immigrant, an immigrant, and a refugee, they all three different things. And now religion, the Muslims, or I don't know how to pronounce it right, it's like they got a part in all this, but I don't know how it got all split up. Because years ago, all the immigrants got welcomed over here after the Second World War. I'm from London originally. Funny enough, everyone will know my block. If you know Only Fools and Horses, it was my house. Lived on the 4th floor. Quite funny actually. Lived there, used to watch Mind around the corner, and the bill being filmed every so often. There was a protest, so they couldn't film it there. Once a lady come out in her underwear doing the ironing outside the laundrette, what was hilarious. She thought it was giving the area a bad name because it was a rough estate. Quite funny. I'm glad we moved out of it. I didn't have the nicest experience. Well, many people will know the person I'm on about. I believe his name is Pat Tate. Him, this gigantic black geezer, had to bend down to come through the door, built like a brick shithouse, and this little scruffy geezer, and this other geezer with his weird little hair. He was knocking for my dad by himself. "You alright, it's just Dad there." Tom Little running to the door. "Oh, Daddy, one of your mates at the door. Would you like me to get it?" "Oh, yes, you want me to get it, Dad? Okay, not a problem." I go to the door. Go to the door, say, "Yes, my dad here, but he's asleep. Come back later." "No, I need him now." I'm running backwards and forwards. The third time I go back to the room, the door get kicked down. They come running into the house, grab my dad, pick him up by the scruff of his neck. He weren't the biggest of people. They took him in the kitchen and Pat Tate stabbed him in the neck. I'll never forget that. I saw a picture of him in the paper there was a paper, but in an article on YouTube, and I realised, oh my god, that's the geezer that stabbed my dad in the neck. That's Pat Tate. I did not know that. I know the films, but I did not know the person till I saw the picture, and I realised, oh my god, quite funny. I'm glad we don't live there no more, the life we had. But in that area you had lots of black people who lived with white people. As a kid I didn't know no different. I just thought you had British, black people and white people, as you did. It was all the same, everyone got on. I lived there till I was 6 years old. I did not a problem. Went to school, mixed people, black and white, we all got along. We would sit there playing everything. Not a problem. I moved to Southall. I remember going into my first primary school thinking, wow, it's amazing. Whoa, hang on a minute, I'm the only white kid in here. But, okay, shock, bit of a culture shock. I'm not seeing many Indians. I believe there was Hindus and Sikhs and Muslims there a lot. I didn't realise Southall riots had just happened back then. Just before we moved there, the NFs and the Indians had a fight and the NFs lost. I believe the Indians got a big van, a lorry, and drove it through the pub, and they just went, nah, we ain't fucking with these boys. And they fucked off. So that was the area thing. But anyway, I'm not saying that was all bad, but the ones in my school was. I'll sit there. Tables all rolled up, not allowed to talk, looking around. No one would speak English. The teachers wouldn't speak English to me. The English teachers would, but the ones other would know. And the kids would start bullying me because, to be honest, my mum told me not to hit anyone. I was a giant as a kid. I liked my vegetables. I really liked my vegetables, and I was like an ox. Massive. Anyway, they all up to here to me. They'll bully me. I wouldn't do it because I was a good little boy. Listen to my mum. thinking I weren't allowed to, not realising my mum like, no, your dad is violent, you cannot fight, you cannot go down that route, you are a big lad, you will hurt them. But they used to sit there talking Hindu. I remember the teacher saying Delhi Madifade and stuff like that. I can tell you every single way you can cuss a white person. And that's from school, from my teachers. Mr. Singh, if you got an answer wrong, he'll pick you up and shake you, you stupid little fucking white honky. It was awful, so I had to get moved out when I was bringing homework home, or schoolwork, my books, and it was in Hindu or Sikh. I couldn't tell you the language, it was just scribbles to me. So I had to get moved out for that reason. So I didn't have the best of. You could tell it was different, even though I couldn't understand it. I was only young. I'd go and knock out their houses, the ones I used to like. Me and the kids were fine, but the parents wouldn't accept us because we was white. I never had that problems with black people in my life. Don't get me wrong, as I got older, I had my group of friends, I went to different schools, and I never had that problem. We all integrated and mixed to each other, and it was lovely. We had a group of us, all of us. Colour, race, didn't make no difference, we was friends. That's what I mean about how it goes off from illegal immigrants to thing. I know a couple of illegal immigrants, but they had genuine reasons to come over here. They were going to get killed. At my sister's dojo, my daughter's dojo, there was 2 immigrants who run it. The most loveliest people you can imagine. They're proud to be British. They work their arse off. They do 9 to 5 jobs and they keep the dojo running, plus go to karate competitions all over the country and Europe. They put the work in. There's refugees there. 2, what is it? Not Romanian. Saudi Arabia, whatever. The ones who were out were Iranian, sorry. They're lovely boys. They come with their mum and dad. They needed to. But they come and accepted this way. What beautiful. He could grow his hair for the first time. He grew it like a mushroom. He looked absolutely sick. But do you know what? He had the choice. He knew he looked stupid. But do you know what he said? I got the choice to look stupid if I want to. I can have my hair how I want to. Imagine that, not being held to have your hair how you want to. You only can have 4 fucking cuts. What right have people got like that? If anyone got genuine reasons, then yes, it's fine. But people this day and age take the piss, as we see family members stealing off of people. To imagine what other people are like, breaks your fucking heart, don't it? It's absolute crazy. Fucking is. Oh, nice to have a fag. I've been at this wedding since God knows what time. Oh, I think I'm just 10 o'clock in the morning, got ready. I think got back here at 1 and whatever time it is now. Oh, it'd been nice to sit, and I don't know what I've been on there for now. I was just talking, just getting some things off my chest, and I think it's good. I might do this again actually. Well, cheers for listening, Josh. You can do this.